4-1 away win in the FA Cup at Weston-super-Mare. Hayden, absolutely brilliant.
Thank you. That was for the club. The club have been brilliant to me since the day I arrived. The directors, the supporters, the players. It's a privilege to be here, and it was a privilege to guide Kingstonian to such an important victory this evening.
What was the difference tonight between? I mean, not that we weren't very good on Saturday, but we scored 4 tonight and looked not particularly like conceding apart from one set piece. What made the difference tonight?
I think part of the difference was it was 11 v 11.
Yeah.
I said on Saturday I promised the supporters that 11 v 11 we would win. I think if it was 11 v 11 for 90 minutes, we would have won by a couple of goals on Saturday. But what we're seeing is the work come together. We're seeing the team have the identity that I want them to have, the pressing without the ball, the organisation, the shape without the ball. Again, we haven't conceded a goal in open play today. And if we can get that right, as we have done recently, the work with the ball will always be good, and we're seeing it now. We're seeing when I first come, the work with the ball had a control, but it wasn't particularly penetrating, and now you're seeing us through the work and the time that I asked for. Kingstonian slowly move through the gears.
It'd be really easy just to focus on going forward with a 4-1 win, but at the back you've got Jerry, who got sent off on Saturday and has gone into centre back to cover for 2-2. You've had Gus, who's a makeshift right back and has given away a crucial penalty on Saturday, and both of them I thought were absolutely superb tonight. How pleased were you with those two stepping in after a rough weekend to put in a performance like that?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm really pleased you mentioned those players, James, because they deserve an awful lot of credit. But they are indicative of the spirit that we have in the squad here. They're indicative of players that understand the tactical requirements. They're both young players. Gus is still a young player, and they both rose to the challenge today. Both these lads were so disappointed on Saturday, and I promised them Saturday that they would redeem themselves. Jerry redeemed himself with a great goal, and Gus kept quiet, their best player. So it was a bit of a personal duel for Gus. Jerry is someone that I trust, and these guys are hungry. They're hungry to do well, and so in what you quite rightly describe as a makeshift back four, the difference is that we don't have 4 defenders without the ball. You've got 11 men really working hard to protect everybody, and the results of that are we are becoming very, very difficult to play against.
It felt like one of the more frustrating aspects in the first 6 weeks of the season was players who people were excited about in pre-season, like Reece Hall and Dan Bennett, perhaps not being the players that we expected them to be. Felt like tonight those two, a lot of the things that we did that were really good came through those two, and I thought both worked excellently hard going backwards as well. How do you feel about their performance tonight?
I think they've both been tremendous recently. Reece has been tremendous since he's come into the number 10 role. Dan Bennett has freedom to play in pockets and in half spaces, which he interprets very well. And you're right, these are players that needed time to find their feet, but they're now finding their feet, and they're repaying the trust that we have in them. And I think, as I say, that comes with work and work and work and work, and you're seeing their efforts come to fruition.
I asked you on Saturday about the 4th round draw, about whether you'd rather have a big, exciting team or a team who we might be favourites against. In the end, we were a draw away to Dartford. We managed to get neither of those things.
No, we didn't.
What do you make of that?
I was quite excited by the draw, to be honest. It's what the 4th qualifying round is about. It's you don't really get free passes when you get to that level of the competition. You have to overcome the challenges. You have to beat what's put in front of you. And with respect to Dartford, and I know Tony and the guys very well at Dartford, I would say that it's very winnable. And if we play like that at Dartford, then we're going to have a great chance. We'll respect the opponent. We respect that they are in a division above us. But I want to play Dartford in the league. So I want to be playing these teams in the league anyway. So a week on Saturday, we hopefully will be looking into our future a little bit.
One final word about tonight. It's a long old trek to Weston-super-Mare midweek, and what did it mean to for the players to have the support from the fans that there was there tonight? Because I thought the turnout was pretty impressive with a last-minute trip this far west.
You know me well enough to know that it's not often that I'm pretty speechless, but I am about these people, and I find myself repeating myself all of the time. You know, we spoke about when the team were they wasn't doing so well, but they were finding their feet and they were learning and they were building and they were gelling. The support from the Kingstonian fans was amazing. You know, it's been a very long time since I've seen support like this, and you know, Carshalton, when I was in Carshalton, it was a big club and they were supporting the team very well. Doesn't compare to this. When I was at Bromley, it was a big club that supported their team very well. I can honestly say I've never seen anything like this, and that is, it's not a cliche, it's true. It is really inspiring for me to come here and take this club to a level that it should be. And when I see that, when I see the support, then the one thing that I promised them that I would give them a team to relate to and a quality of football that they will enjoy, and hopefully now they're seeing that.
I mean, yeah. You said in pre-season that we were going to be the most entertaining team in the league. It's tonight the first time that that's felt true.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think that we're developing well. I think that the team will only improve. The first thing that I said when we got back into the dressing room is that we need to work Thursday. There's areas that we still need to improve upon. So I challenged the players to improve again, to be prepared for a tough game away at Carshalton on Saturday. But these players are like sponges. You know, you throw challenges at them and they just absorb the information, and they want to do better and better and better and better. So, you know, the credit goes to the players, the credit goes to the supporters, the credit goes to the club, who, even, you know, it's a really long journey and we've got the most magnificent coach that brings us up. All these small details make it easier for me to do my job. But ultimately, it would be easy for me to say, tactically I did this and I did that. I can't take any credit for today. The players have the credit, and they really deserve their victory.
Absolutely excellent tonight to see us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.